I'm one of them YouTubers. I go out here and get dirty doing this, man. We're still jacking. It's not going off. Pause. YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this video, man. If you are new to the channel, please do me a huge favor. First, thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Make sure we want to have you for the long haul, so make sure you comment, like, most important, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, once you're part of the family, so you can stay up to date on everything I got going on this channel. I'm gonna do a lot of car related stuff, and I know it's a lot of Dodge related stuff because I have a Dodge, so that's what we kind of do. But nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in, and all my returning viewers that's been rocking with me on this YouTube journey. Appreciate you guys for really supporting me on this. We couldn't do this without you guys, and thank you. So we're not going to hold you too long. Let's go ahead and get a topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnail. So, I mean, do y'all want to look at me or you want to look at the car? Look at me or look at the car? You know, my neighbors are driving around like, why is he out here talking stuff in the camera? Y'all want to look at the car? I'm going to look at the car. All right, so gonna look at the car here. So this is what we got going on, guys. I know if you've been watching my channel, I've been playing with this new 2022 security alarm like crazy. I've been doing a lot of tests on it to see what works and what doesn't work on it. One thing I have not tested that I talked about in my previous videos is this car does have a tilt sensor onto this car. So let me describe what it is supposed to detect against. So with the tilt sensor on this car, it does exactly what it does. It does go off if it's noticed that the pitch of the car has changed from whenever you set the alarm. So if you're on a slight incline and something changes with it, like someone jacking up the car trying to take your wheels off, because with these tires and wheels, these are factory wheels, but these are pretty solid wheels for factory wheels. Someone trying to take your wheels off the car. If someone tries to pick up your car and tow it with the tow truck, if someone I don't know, pushes your car on a ferry or a boat or something trying to take your car, the motion sensor should go off. Well, not the motion sensor, the tilt sensor should go off to notify you of those type of things. In my previous video, I talked about getting those notifications to your phone and all that. So what we're going to test today here, I don't have a tow truck. I mean, I do have a couple people I know with tow trucks, but I wasn't going to have them drive up here to pick up my car, see if it sets the alarm off. I don't have a boat to push the car on and see if it gets on a ferry and it moves or something like that. But what I can test to see if this will go off if I jack up my car and try to take the wheels off. Now, of course, if someone tries to get in the car, try to drive away or whatnot, it should go off due to the motion sensor. But with the wheels and whatnot, with the tilt sensor, that should go off once we jacked up the car. So what we're going to do here today, we're going to jack up the car with the alarm on and see what happens here. So I do have my trusty Daytona jack over here. So we are going to be using that today. We're going to get the SUV out of the way. It's kind of dirty, whatever. Been driving. The SUV is actually better on gas than my car, which is crazy. It takes more to fill this up though, but it's actually better on gas than my car. So that's wild. But anyway, we're going to get this out the way. We're going to pull the car into the garage. We're going to jack up the car and see how well the tilt sensor works. And of course, I'm always playing with my neighbor's emotions by having either a loud car, have my alarm go off. And that ain't going to change today because we're going to do it again. Not surprised the HOA ain't got on me about anything yet, but I read the HOA, so it's not in there. So we're not going to say anything else about that. But let me go ahead and do the old switcheroo here, and we'll get back to it. All right, so this is as much action the Tahoe's going to get on this channel. So we are getting in the big Chevy. This is a 2022 Chevy Tahoe. And let me put memory sheet to how I had it. Here we go. All right, now here we go. Now get the seat right. It is so super hot out here. So let's crank it up. It does have a V8 in here, 5.3 liter V8, and all that. So I can't even back this thing out of the garage without putting it on my seat belt. So let me go ahead and do that for you. And I don't think y'all want to see me do all that because if I hit something, that'd be bad. So let me back this thing up. I ain't gonna lie, that was closer than I thought. You see how much room I had to back straight out. But let's go ahead, let's pull the car into the garage. Let me give y'all a cold start because I did not do it on this video real quick. The cold start going for you where it's a hot start. It's 100 degrees out here, but we're gonna get it for you. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know to do that. All right, fully stock cold start. You know how we do it. go ahead and put this in the garage so we can get in a little bit of shade so we can test out this tilt sensor on this car. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do the same thing we always do when we set the alarm. So we got the alarm here. We're gonna hit it once, like so. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my key away from the car so it doesn't pick up the key fob at all. So what we're going to do is, let me see, I think this should be far away. Let me do a test real quick. I think I can set it here and this should work. So let me test it to make sure that's far away enough. So maybe the key is a little bit too close. Okay, so let me take it down here. Let me set it on the truck here. This should be far enough away, so I'm gonna put it there. Keys down here, still be locked. And let me see if this will set the alarm off now. So I see the beeping. This should work here. Dang, hold on now. Hold on, this is making me nervous, man. My alarm not going off. I just want to make sure it's set. Yep, there it goes. All right, we got it. So there we go. It is set. And what we're gonna do now is we are going to jack up the car with the alarm set, and we're gonna see if it triggers the alarm at some point. So in theory, once this thing starts going up, alarm should go off. Simple as that, right? So let me go ahead and get this thing jacked up. It is hot out here, guys. If you saw my face, actually I'm gonna show you. It's hot out here. It's hot. So yeah, it's hot out here. Extremely humid. So let me go ahead and get this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my trusty Daytona jack set up here. We got a jack point there. All right, guys, so we're gonna jack up the car here. And yes, I'm nervous when I jack up the car, even though this will work out just fine, I hope. Alarm is set. You see where the car is now. We're gonna see how long will it take to get this thing set, all right? We're still jacking, it's not going off. Pause. Hopefully y'all didn't understand that. If y'all didn't, there it is, guys. It went off. Let me go turn this off. Whew. So, all right, so we saw that. Oh man, camera got to rotate. So you see how far they had to jack up the car for it to go off. I'm gonna show you. I can't even get the wheel off. Alarm went off before I even got the wheel off. So just to make sure it wasn't a fluke, I'm gonna set this down and try to jack it in back and hopefully for the same result. So let me go ahead and get this all situated and we do it again. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna test it in the back to make sure it can do the same thing here just to see how far we need to go with it. So here we go. Locked it. We're gonna take the keys here and we're gonna put them back over here out the way. And I should already have a security alarm that where my phone is from when it went off the first time. Yes, I got a security alarm on my phone where it was triggered. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. It was triggered. So we got the alert there. I showed you how to do that in the last video, but now what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna test it on the back and see if we get the same results. But so far so good. That tilt sensor is, woohoo, yes sir. So far so good. Here we go, here we go. This is my workout for the day, messing with this, man. It is hot, so the back, make sure to get it under here. Now, I'm one of them YouTubers, I go out here and get dirty doing this, man. Make sure my jack is right. Make sure there we go. Make sure we get the thing under there. It's just on this little hockey puck back here. One thing I wish they put this hockey puck that's back here. I wish they put one on the front. I wish they would put one on the front. But nonetheless, we got it now. So we're gonna jack up the car again. We're gonna see how far we can go before the alarm goes off. The alarm is set. I don't know if you can see the red dot. The red dot is blinking. We're gonna steal us some $2,000 wheels. Well, actually about $3,000 or $4,000 when you count the tires and all that kind of stuff. Actually, OEM, jacking the car up. Where we at with it? Hasn't went off yet. Still going. Where we at with it? Still going. Haven't cut anything yet. We're still, there it is. There it is, my turn off. All right, guys, so how far did we get? Now I'm gonna look at the tire. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that tire's still on the ground. You see right there? Tire's still on the ground. And of course, the front is not off the ground. So if you ask me, this tilt sensor works pretty well, guys. This thing works extremely well. Show you again from the back. Tire's still on the ground. So if this jack is triggering it, I don't think you're gonna get a tow truck on this thing and get away without it going off. You're not gonna be able to push this car on something and get away with it without going off, guys. So I would say hats off to Dodge for finally doing this. I'm out of breath, man. I'm tired, bro. It's hot. Had to run and stuff. You see I had everything chalked off with her, but you see it here first. You see it here. The tilt sensor works. It works. Another thing here, while the alarm does work really well on this car, I definitely want to point out as well, you want to make sure you do get some sort of wheel locks or something for the car. The alarm doesn't stop thefts. It's more of a theft deterrent or what have you, because when the thief's trying to take something, they don't want to bring a lot of attention to themselves as they're going through doing the illegal activities that they are currently engaged in. So getting some wheel locks will help slow down the process of them trying to get in the car and what have you, and take the wheels and tires and stuff off. So that's another thing as well. Let y'all see my face on this one, man. This is gonna be the end of the video. It is hot. You see me sweating like crazy right now. I'm gonna go take a cold shower or something. But the sensor works. It does its job. What's needed to do, I feel like it's a few years too late, but I'm glad to make the change here. But if you got any questions or anything that maybe I didn't cover in this video, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll be happy to get back to you and answer your question. As always, thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the next video. We're out. Cut it.